Go. Celebrate good times. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, sorry.
Come.
We're reopening.
Woo!
Where is
the confetti cannon?
Woo!
We should have had the confetti cannon.
Oh, we should have had the confetti cannon. We could have shot it off right now.
Hey, that day
This
we
is
could
exciting.
have it.
Yes.
Several of them.
We definitely have. I have one confetti cannon left from our 25th, and it is in my office, ready for a special occasion. I would think this would be it, wouldn't you guys?
I think so.
It would be like I don't drink wine, but it would be like busting out the good wine. It would be like busting out the good wine. So we're gonna bust out the good confetti gun for our reopening. Yes, we are reopening, so we're excited. We sent out an email yesterday, so that many of you I know have received that already. Maybe you didn't, and so you'll hear this for the first time. But we're pretty pumped, aren't we, guys?
We are.
Yeah.
Pumped.
Yeah.
Pumpty dumped.
I know. It's like just yesterday.
We're going to pump you up.
We are here to pump you up.
There it was.
Just yesterday, was it Sarah Wald? No, not Sarah. I did see Sarah Waldner today, though, which she works here, so I saw her. But I haven't seen her in a long time.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, Sarah! And also, yesterday was Monica.
Yes.
We were at prayer.
Yes.
And it was like,
She brought us muffins.
She did bring it. It was great.
Oh,
I've had
like,
maybe 3.
As if we
apple
needed muffins.
muffin, chocolate muffin.
Ryan needs some muffins.
I call TJ Apple Muffin. No, I don't call
He does.
TJ
That's his rapper name, Apple Muffin.
Apple Muffin. That's hilarious. No, we're not calling you that, TJ.
Okay. I
You're
appreciate it.
you're more than an apple muffin to me.
You're a double chocolate fudge muffin.
Come on, now you're talking.
Stud muffin.
Oh, Ryan
Just
took it to the next
Just
level.
keep it going. We were talking
So
about this
we
yesterday,
saw
I think.
Monica, and she was like, we were like a breath of fresh air, just
Yeah.
seeing people. We miss you guys.
Yeah, we do.
And we're so looking forward to being together again. And so we're doing it.
We are
And
doing
it's going to
it.
be Pentecost Weekend, which
Yes.
it's like perfect timing for the church to come together. This is how we felt. And we're actually going to do it. We haven't floated this yet, but we're going to be floating it right now. That we are going to be doing 50 hours of praying in the Spirit. So that's how we're opening.
Yeah.
We're opening because we have enough room in here to do that and still be socially distant from one another and be spiritually connected. We are going to have 50 hours of praying in the Spirit in the sanctuary Friday morning through Sunday morning. And so you'll hear more about that. We'll get people to, I think last year, didn't we have people sign up, take spots, make sure we were covered, something
I
like
think we
that?
did an online jot form or something if I can re-jot my memory.
Rejot.
It's clever.
You
See
like
what
that?
they did there.
I like it. I like it. So yeah, we'll have 50 hours. I mean, that's the way we want to, like, just say, I don't, prepare the sanctuary. It's prepared. God's here already.
Yeah.
And it's not
But-
totally prepared. It's
Oh yeah,
still-
no. If you could turn that camera around right now.
It's like our living
We're
room.
not going to turn the camera around right now.
No, I don't think so. You would see ladders
It looks better
and
than
all kinds of
a week
stuff
ago.
all over the place
Sure.
because we've had to work. It's been a working area.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But we will be here and we'll be able to pray in the Spirit for 50 hours just to kind of say, hey, we're back and we're believing God for a mighty move of His Spirit, not only in our building, because one of the things we've learned, if we didn't already know it through this time, is that a move of God is not about a building.
Yeah.
I think everybody probably knew that, but during this time, it's not about having a 7-day, 7-night-a-week revival. I just heard Chris Burns talking about this last night, Tana and I. And there's a new wineskin that God wants to release so that we don't think about what God wants to do now the way that we used to. Oh, we're going to have, 5 nights of services. How about we love our families and we see a move of God in our neighborhood? How about there's another way that we're going to see? But this is a part of it. What we do here on Sunday mornings is huge, and it prepares us to go out and do what we're really called to do all week long. So, yeah, we'll have our Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday morning, we're back, man.
Yeah, you could also too over the next 2 weeks, like you're talking about new stuff, like because we're out of the whole extended thing, you could actually invite your neighbors over for brunch at your house and do church in your living room.
There you go.
The next 2 weeks, see how it goes.
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll be live. It's like multi-church without the multi-church.
There you
Yeah.
go. That's what I was just thinking too. Campus, multi-campus.
Campus, multi-campus, in your house. Invite your friends over for brunch. Put your laptop out on the deck if it's nice.
Yeah.
I am a mega church.
So there's
Can we cut that out somehow?
We're live. We can't cut that
It's
out.
all, it's all good.
I mean,
This
we
is-
can cut it
That's
out
what
later.
happens when we all get in the same room.
You were trying to say something, TJ. Did we
I
interrupt you?
can't remember now. It wiped me clean. I have no idea.
Kathy Lervick had a good comment yesterday. She said that the church was birthed at Pentecost. It's
Yeah.
kind of fun that we're being rebirthed.
Ooh, come
Pentecost
on.
weekend. So that was all Kathy. Good job.
Super good.
Woo.
Come on, we're being rebirthed at Pentecost.
Yes.
And we're believing it's going to be an incredible reconnection, relaunching, and we're excited. I mean, seriously, we're excited. And I want to share with you guys, and I do love what you said, Jared, multi-campus this weekend.
That's
Every
good.
home is a campus.
Yeah.
What if we started thinking that way all the time?
Yeah.
Every home is a campus.
Yes.
Right? And I am a mega church. Okay, so
You're a beautiful megachurch.
thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So, so that you guys know some things that I'm going to read some of this just so I don't miss it, but it's a little, what we're doing is going to be a little different, but yet we're still doing everything we can we are a welcoming family, and we still want to continue to have that be what you feel like when you walk in on Sunday mornings.
Yeah.
But it is going to be different because of the first phase of reopening, and so one of the things we want to say is we trust you. As far as what you feel, where you're at right now, some of you are like busting the doors down. You would have never closed. Others of you have talked to us and are like, I'm not going to come back yet. I'm not ready, and I'm kind of a part of the population that is more susceptible to COVID-19, and I just feel like, could be more. It could be more destructive to me if I caught it. So you may be a part of that group and you're like, I'm not ready to do that. That does not show a lack of faith, and we're not going to be those kind of people that are judging. Either way, judge the people that come back or judge the people that don't. You do whatever faith you have in your heart, whatever the Lord's leading you to do. So I want to say that first. We trust you. Do what's best for your family. If you feel like it's time to come back and reconnect, come on back. If you just want to join us online, we feel like online is just as powerful. We have learned during this season, talk about healings. I mean, we are seeing all kinds of healings. We're sharing last Sunday morning. My Aunt Betty was one of them. Her ears were completely healed off of a word of knowledge. And there was a couple of those last Sunday, right? Who was the other guy?
Yeah. That's Tim.
Tim.
The skeleton.
Tim.
Yeah.
With word of knowledge for Tim with the skeleton. That was cool too.
Yeah, there was like all
Oh,
these-
and the big toe. That was the other.
Oh yeah.
Big toe.
Yeah, God brought a tow truck. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sure did.
So
He's on a roll today.
I'm excited. I'm happy for a lot of reasons. The most important, we're getting back together. Secondly, I had my first Gilberto's burrito. In
I
2
was
months.
about to interject and say it's because he had Gillies
He
today.
probably
It
is
might
so
be part of it. I
excited.
mean, I had a Gilberto's burrito, and I haven't had one in 2 months. So yeah, that's contributing to my mega church, actually. Something like that. So okay, so here.
Take the mic, please.
I know exactly. I better get to the
whole
reason.
Gillies,
We don't have a mic.
family.
That's part
in
of the
there.
problem. We're gonna have to give him his own mic.
It's
next
open
time.
mic. It's open mic. So here's the things that we want you to know, though, when you come. Here's what, because we want, it really is, we're having fun, and we're going to keep, this is us. We're going to still be us when we get back together. We're not going to be some different version of us. We're going to be us. This is who we are. We're going to be real. We're going to be authentic. TJ's word. He loves that word, don't you?
Yeah.
We're going to be authentic. We're going to be real. But we also have to do some things that, not have to, we want to. There are some things we want to do so that you know that this is a safe place for you, and we take that seriously. So here's a few, I'll just read them to you. Number one, we want you to know that the facility is going to be thoroughly cleaned and sanitized with additional sanitizing between first and second services, okay? We want you to know that that's going to be happening so that you know the building is safe to come into. Secondly, we also have made the decision that we're going to provide children's ministry. Yay, Ryan.
Woo!
Whoop, whoop. I mean, we have a daycare. We're already doing kids ministry all week long.
Totally.
So we decided, you know what? We're doing it all week. It would almost be hypocritical to not have it because we're already doing it all week long with daycare. So we're calling children's ministry essential. right?
No.
So you decide if whether you feel like that's something you want your kids to re-engage in, and you're free in that. But we're going to provide it. However, we are not going to have our kids laying hands on people at this time during phase 1. We'll decide when it's the right time to re-implement that. But we were just talking before the camera went on about creative ways that we can still make it a part of our service and have our kids stretching their hands out as we get words of knowledge, just like we have been on Sunday morning, and make them a part of releasing healing. And so they'll still be involved. It'll just be in a different way. Also, we are encouraging social distancing, and so we'll forego our normal greeting time. We won't do that on Sunday morning. Chairs will be set up as normal, but we're going to trust you to sit alone if you came alone, or to sit with your family and then leave that 6 feet of space between you and others that are not in your immediate family. We have room. This is a big sanctuary. We have room to be able to do that. We're going to leave. In other words, we're putting the trust on you. We're not going to force you to do something, but we are asking and trusting that everybody will make a wise decision. Then we're also at the same time going to continue to provide live streaming for both services. We have found that to be hugely valuable, haven't we?
Yeah.
I mean, that's been a
Yeah,
huge
it's been
thing, that we don't want to stop live streaming second service, because there are some people who join us just on that service online, and we want them to be able to keep doing that. So if you're not comfortable returning, you're still going to have your church online. But with this, we are going to continue to include comments, words of knowledge, prophecy, prayer requests. That's one of the things that we've loved about this time, is we've been able to do things that we could not do in a traditional way on a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
We couldn't pass the mic through the sanctuary on a Sunday morning, just for sheer lack of time. Not because there aren't valuable things that could happen out of that, but because of the time constraints, which I know there's the people out there. You shouldn't have any time constraints. We should start worshiping at sunset and sun morning and go till sun, whatever, all day long.
Yes.
But we do, all right? Because we have 2 services. We got to leave space between it. We do have time constraints. And God can get a lot done in a moment.
Come on.
So we're good with that. But we don't want to lose the connectivity that we've had. So we're going to try something. We're actually going to have someone on stage, most likely Jared at this point. He's been doing an awesome job
Yeah,
of
he has.
stewarding online ministry.
So good.
We're prepared ahead of time by having Pastor Jared on staff right now. So he'll continue to be on stage watching your comments. Like, we want to have people in the room actually
Yeah,
during
get
service.
on your Facebook, your YouTube during
Come on.
those times and leave us comments.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is okay now to play on your phone during church.
How about that?
I think
That's
you
it.
need to say
Hopefully.
that again. I think you need to say that
Oh,
again.
some of you will still struggle with that idea, and it's okay to struggle because all of it's a struggle right now.
I even thought it as you said it.
You can
I was
actually
like,
get your phone out and play on Facebook Live during church.
Yep.
Send us your comments because it actually helps us to be able to share them live.
Yes.
And it keeps us all on the same platform, everybody sees it. So we could do another platform and you could text them in, but the reality is everybody that's online gets to see the comments at the same time, and then, all across all platforms. So yeah, get your phone out.
Yes.
Host
I
a
love
watch party during church.
Yeah.
I just think
Yes.
we've talked about that for a long time now, so it's okay. We will not chastise you nor shame you
Nope.
for having your phone out during church or
No,
using
we
an
want
online
you to.
Bible.
Yeah, I think we encourage them to.
Yeah.
We want you to.
Yeah.
That's how we'll be able to incorporate prophetic words. We're gonna have access to immediately knowing what's going on, what people are getting. When we have words of knowledge, as Ryan will keep leading this section of the service, where we're gonna have words of knowledge, and we're gonna have the kids praying for people, and from the stage, like releasing prayer. Then your prayer, you in the room and those not in the room are all going to be on board and be a part of it by releasing words of knowledge and prayer requests and things like that. So, yeah, that's one of the things I'm actually super excited about. Then this is going to be a little bit different for the first, all of it's a little bit different, but for the first 2 weeks, anyone serving in a position that requires close contact, so if we have a greeter, people checking people into children's ministry, myself, when I'm not on stage, and I'm in contact, walking around, talking to people, we're actually going to wear masks. We're going to try this out for the first 2 weeks, and then we'll reevaluate. So we're like 2 Sundays, you're going to see us and we're gonna be here, have our masks on. I know there's a lot of debate about whether you need them, whether you don't. We actually had the debate yesterday ourselves,
It was a
and
good
we
one.
all have opinions, right? We do.
It was a debate.
And it's okay. It's totally okay, and it's whatever you feel about this is fine. This is just something we're doing as an additional measure for a couple of weeks, and then we'll reevaluate, see if we feel like it's necessary. But at least then you're going to know that we are taking your safety seriously.
Yeah.
So those are the only bullets I have. Let me see what else I already talked about that. We are going to have Pentecost prayer. So we will have that going on the week. But yeah, we're excited. We're doing this thing, man.
Yeah.
We're coming back to church, back to the building. We've been the church the whole time.
Amen.
Yeah, we're going to be on site and online, multi-campus.
Come
Yep.
on.
Yeah.
And
We are
also
not.
too, the technology has made a lot of things a lot easier for us.
Mm-hmm.
So for those of you who love podcasts, we will be working this week. Lance and I have already started talking about podcasting.
Yes.
So our online family chats and family chat, actually this will be our last Gate family night tonight.
Yep.
So this will be our last family chat for a few weeks until we come back in the fall. We are going to move at the table to Wednesdays now.
Yep.
1 o'clock. So at the table Bible study will now move to Wednesdays. We just talked about that today, actually. TJ probably didn't hear it yet, but
Yeah,
you're welcome.
thanks for the info,
You're
guys.
Whoops.
Sorry, we forgot to add you in that group chat.
Whoops.
Okay.
Sorry, we still love you.
I'll do
But so 1 o'clock Friday will now be 1 o'clock Wednesday, and that will actually be up on our podcast now. So you can go listen to all of that worship and prayer at the table, and then worship with the Word and FaceTime Friday will all be
Yes.
podcasted.
So cool.
So we'll be building our podcast channel. So anybody that you know wants to listen to our podcast, they'll all be labeled. So if you want just teaching or Bible study, you can listen to At the Table. If you want worship with the Word, you can listen to that. Or if you want to do the Friday FaceTime with Pastor Brent, which he loves doing from home too. So
I do.
we might have to rip him out of his house to get him back on the stage. I don't know what we're going to do with that one.
I've been
But-
enjoying. I had my last FaceTime Friday. It was like nobody was there, nobody was there, but me and God, other than the people that were online. And God hit me so hard.
Come on.
I was
good.
weeping. I couldn't even hardly sing. I was weeping so hard.
It was good.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it was a powerful time. And I'm glad you brought that up, Jared, because I saw someone post even today. Does this mean we're going to be at church tonight for family night? Nothing is happening in-house until that weekend.
Mhm.
The first in-house thing that happens will be that weekend.
Yeah.
As for what we'll do with small groups, we'll make that decision. I'll let you know soon. As far as like men's Bible study, things like that. But we'll phase back into those things as well. But right now, everything's still online until Pentecost Weekend. Then we break back in. We break back in to the church.
We don't need anybody breaking in.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't
break
break
it.
in.
The door's open.
The door will be open.
Yep. The door will be open.
The next 2 weeks you might have to break in, but
But
That
the
weekend we will.
door will be open Pentecost weekend. We'll have to find our little Allen wrench. I haven't used it in 2.5 months.
Ryan has one on his keychain.
There you go. We're set.
I'm the Lord of the Wrench.
Lord of the Wrench.
Yeah.
Lord
So
of
so cool things. Lord of the what?
the
Wrench.
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 Lord of the wrench.
Lord of the Allen Wrench. Yeah.
Here we go,
This is
crashing
when
the
we
plane.
know it's time to crash the plane.
I
Yeah.
I think it's time to land. So yeah, we're excited, guys. Can't wait to see you in person, and we'll keep you posted on any more details about that. But we're pumped.
Yeah.
We doing it. Celebrate good times.
Come on. It's time to celebrate. Look at him go.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I don't think I can do
So-
Nope.
No.
Nope. Don't even.
I can't do it well.
Tried.
Do it. All right. See you guys. Have a
Guys
great
are
day.
awesome. We'll talk
Love
to
you
you
guys.
later.